Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wa sallallahu ala nabiyil kareem Muhammadin wa alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in. Now regarding tashbihat or mutashabihat. Mutashabihat means those attributions to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala whose meaning is known but the sense is confusing. Would you separate these wording, otherwise you will forget the dhabita. Yes, mutashabihat mean those attribution to Allah whose meaning is known but sense is confusing. So these are called what? Mutashabihat. As we narrated the hadith of Imam Tirmizi, that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, "Biyadihil mizan," in his hand is the scale. Scale is in the hand of Allah. So now these are mutashabihat. Now, biyadihi al-mizan, yad mean hand and mizan mean scale. But now the sense, how the hand is and how the scale is, that sense is confusing. That sense is what? That's confusing. Got it?
Yes.
Or not it? Or Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَكَانَ عَرْشُهُ عَلَى الْمَاءِ, and the arsh of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was on water. It was on, so that was a ship sailing on water. That the arsh and the throne of Allah was on water. You know what I'm saying? So now, how is the throne? How is the water? And how it is on water? Otherwise, arsh mean throne and ma mean water. Meaning are known, but sense are confusing. Sense are confusing. So now, whatever is said in Quran and Hadith, to believe in, that is must. Because if somebody, look, if somebody will say about these mutashabihat, I cannot believe it, will he be a mu'min or kafir? Say, he will be kafir at the moment. So we believe what is said there in Quran and Hadith. Got it?
Yeah.
But we do not explain and elaborate furthermore, because that is beyond our intellectual approach. And that's why the Islamic philosophers, they said that deen came how to live in this physical world. Then came to teach us how to live in this physical world. So now look, it teaches us how to live in the physical world, but it came from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So deen in its origin is not a material or physical. Teaching us the physics or teaching us the life in physical world, but deen itself is not physical nor material. Got it?
Yes.
But that is metaphysical. Deen is physical or metaphysical? That is metaphysical, but teaching us the physicals, how to live in this world. Got it? So now intellectual approach is to physics and physical world, that is also to some extent. وَمَا أُوتِيتُ مِنَ الْعِلْمِ إِلَّا قَلِيلًا. Even now they say that, oh, We found with the James Webb telescope 1,300,000 galaxies like that of ours. Yes, and they say that this is just like a nail in the whole globe. That is up till now, just like a nail. And he said, maybe not a nail even, because we don't know how spacious and vast this kainat is. Yes, and in this kainat, how much all the world they have known up till now. Maybe much more thinner than a tip of a hair. Got it? So, our approach of aql is to the world of physics and to physical world, but that is also that much. So what about metaphysical? How we will approach that? Yes? The field of aql is physical world. It has not encompassed this world yet. Yes? Let it encompass this word first, then he will go to the next class. Yes, we cannot put him right away in the PhD. Yes, let him do the KG first. Yes, yes, he's in the KG. Got it? Yes. So, now regarding mutashabihat, whatever we understood, that is good, well and good. And whatever we do not, still to believe in, that is must for a moment. To believe in, that is must for a moment. And a footnote, that is, deen is metaphysical, so there is no room for any change in deen. Well, Yusuf, now you are picking up the points. That is metaphysical. So look at me. Changes are taking place in physical or metaphysical? In physical. Deen is physical or metaphysical? Metaphysical. So there is no room for change in deen as far as its solid principles are concerned. Got it? You cannot change the principles because that is metaphysical. And Imam Tirmidhi rahmatullah alayhi, in his Sunan, he has mentioned that the attribution of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala should be said in the same way as Allah said it or Rasulullah said it. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Yadullah, the hand of Allah. Biyadi al-mizan, in his hand there is scale. These are the words they used. So Imam Tirmidhi says, we have to have it like this. And he said that that is not a tashbih or resemblance with the creature. That is not a resemblance with the creature. Because we say, look at me, we say that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the hearer and he is the seer. Now calling him hearer and seer, why we say it? Because he himself said, وَهُوَ السَّمِيعُ الْبَصِيرُ, that he is the all hearer and the all seer. So when we said it, it doesn't mean that we are giving him a resemblance to the creature. Resemblance will come, or tashbih will come, which is haram, and that is shirk. If we will say that he is hearing like a human and he is seeing like a human, so then that will be a kufr. Then that will be a kufr. Because when we say that he sees like a human or hear like a human, so then the next step is that he has ears like a human and he has eyes like a human. And that is tashbih. Got it? Yeah. Tashbih and tajseem. Why? Because ears and eyes both are the parts of body. These both are what? The parts of. So the next step will be that he has body as well. And if somebody will believe regarding Allah that he has body, he will become kafir right at the moment. We call them mujassima. We call them what? Mujassima or mushabbiha. Mushabbiha and mujassima. And that's why Hafiz ibn Hajar rahmatullah alayhi said in Fathul Bari, that there is no any hadith where any ta'wil is related from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam from his Sahaba. It doesn't mean that Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam kept quiet on such like words used there in Quran. When Allah said, "O Sami'ul Basir," so Allah, so Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "O Sami'ul Basir." Yes or not? Yes. When Allah said, "Yadullahi fawqa aydihim," Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Yadullahi fawqa aydihim." And also, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he conveyed the same deen as is. Completely or a portion of that? Completely. And also he mentioned in Hujjatul Wada, as ayah came to him, Al-Yawma Akmaltu Lakum Deenakum. And deen as a whole is muballigh, that is conveyed by Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So he said, perfect deen, and I conveyed it. Yes, and these mutashabihat is a part of that deen. So it means Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam conveyed it. Got it? So now, in this chapter, Imam Rahmatullahi alayh, he says that we are talking about that what attributions should be attributed to Allah and what should not be. What attribution? So he said, "Wa Sami'ul Basir." So hearing and seeing, we are attributing it. Yes, but we don't say about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that he is tasting and smelling as well, because that is not mentioned anywhere in the text. Got it? Taste or smell, that is mentioned somewhere in Quran and Hadith. So we cannot attribute to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Got it? So now that is now a matter of ijma to believe in all these things as is. But at the same time, that is also an ijma that we cannot give a resemblance to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with the creature. Because laysa kamislihi shay'un. Laysa kamislihi shay'un. There is nothing like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now if somebody will go this way or that way, so Imam Waliullah rahmatullahi alayhi said that they both are wrong. Wa sallallahu ta'ala ala khair khalqihi Muhammadin wa alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in bi rahmatika ya arhamar